Hey everybody, it's me Marquita, and I am here to do verse of the day. I got this idea from my aunt slash cousin. She's really my cousin, my second cousin, but I call her my aunt because my mama is an only child, and so she grew up with them as her sisters, but really they're her cousins, her first cousins. But so my aunt Kathy, every day she sends out a verse, and I thought that this was a great idea. And I wanted to do something for the whole month of July because I enjoy making videos. And so I just did Jumpstart June. The month before that was May. What was May? I don't think I did anything in May. But anyhow, I enjoy making videos, so I thought, why not? We would do verse of the day. So if y'all will love to see these, please keep watching, and hopefully you enjoy. Bye. Hey everybody, it's me Marquita, and we are here to do day 2 of verse of the day, and we hope that you are enjoying it. Excuse me, that was not very ladylike. But day 2 is, I'll let you
day 2 is Philippians 4:6 and 7. Don't worry about anything, instead pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your heart and minds as you live in Jesus Christ.
I guess, hold on, let me break it down a little bit. I guess what I take from that, a little bit at a time, just don't worry about anything. I am worried about a couple of things. And today is July the 1st, by the way, but this is going to be for July the 2nd. I thought I'd tell you just in case you're like, well, didn't you say that yesterday? Yes, this is, yeah, this is still the 1st. I am worried about a couple of things, and I've been trying to get a couple of things worked out and together to ease some of the things that I'm worried about. I won't say it because I don't want to put any negativity in the atmosphere. I want to hope. I want to, once I get what I need to get together, hopefully, sorry, I got a text coming in. What was I say? Oh, I'm trying to get a few things together, and if I could get them together, then I will be less worried about it. So don't worry about anything, instead of pray. I pray about it. I do. And God knows what it is. And I hate when people do that. When people say, pray for me. God knows what it is. And it's like, but how do I know what to ask God to pray for you? So I'm not really asking anybody to pray. You can, just a generic prayer for us, but it's not like, I'm not saying it not so that y'all don't know. Like, I don't care if y'all know. I just don't want to put negativity in the atmosphere until I know which way the seesaw is teetering. Hopefully it teeters towards the good side and not the bad side, but if it teeters towards the bad side, I'm gonna have to take it with a, you know, with grain of salt, because it's nothing I can do. It's nothing. I have to take it. I don't want to take it, but I have to take it. What else did it say? Then you want to spend God peace with everything. Understand? See, and I'm not at the point of experience. Here, you go and read it so that they know. Then you at 7.
It says, then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus.
And I'm not yet at the peace part. That's what I was saying. I'm not at the peace part. I'm still in the praying stages of it. So that part of it, which I realized, look what I did. I wrote that because it was just supposed to be, I guess a 6 through 7. I thought it was 46. Sorry. No, it's 6 through 7. Sorry. Philippians,
yeah.
Philippians 6 through 7. Or 4, 6 through 7. Sorry. So I'm not at the peace part. I'm still at the praying part, and I am trying my hardest to give it up, but it's not that easy, because I'm a planned person, and it's hard. It's hard, and like I said, when I figure out which end of the seesaw that it's gonna land, I will let y'all know if I'm majorly stressed or if I'm calm and I'm relaxed. Either way, y'all will know, and I will let y'all know. But anyhow, I think, do you have anything to say, Gary?
No, that's one of the hardest things there is to do, is to give up your worry and give it to God. Because there's so many things that are there that truly are burdensome. And even though I know God will get us through it,
yeah,
it's a struggle till we get through it.
Yeah.
And that's where the worry is. It's not that we won't get through it. I have faith we'll get through it. God will get us through it.
Let's hope.
But
all together.
There's other things going on that might make things worse before it gets better.
Yeah.
And that's where the worry comes in.
And that's where my fear is also. That we will get through the fire together. And it's not really fire. I'm going to say the
storm.
It's not really a storm, because nothing is the pile of firewood. Right now it's not ignited. So there's not no storm, there's not no fire. It's just firewood.
Super dry and ready to burst.
Firewood is stacked and it can ignite. I have to tell the story again.
Let me hear it. I knew that was coming.
No, because you're making me laugh.
But I knew it was coming.
Okay. Well, you tell it, because I know they're probably tired of me telling it.
What she's telling, she saw a thing on Facebook.
Not Facebook, TYT.
I mean on TYT. Europe is on fire. And
it was as of Sunday.
Yeah, as of Sunday it was on fire. We don't know yet what's going on there. We're praying for them, hoping they get it all under control and get it over with so nobody gets hurt.
It's not funny.
It's not funny that it was burning, but the situation of why it's burning is what was funny.
Or how it became.
Yeah, how it became a massive fire. What it was is, how was it they worded it? Uncontrolled.
No,
unmanaged manure. field. They were just piling up. They weren't managing to get it out, and just kept building up methane. Well, the heat has got so high there that the methane ignited from the manure, so the manure set Europe on fire.
Yeah.
That was the funny part, is what happened.
Yeah, like how it got, but not that. And
but it also makes you think, is God sending a signal to them for something?
Yeah, I don't know. Because they're saying that they're not used to the heat, which, I mean, it's hard.
Definitely know that global warming is true.
Yeah.
No matter what some idiots say.
Yeah.
We're not naming names, but
no, I name his name.
I'm just some idiots, because there are idiots. It's more than just one.
I know.
Idiots.
I'm talking about the main one.
I know you are, but it is
the
true.
main two dum-dums.
I mean, it's true. It's getting hotter and hotter, and the heat is different than it used to be.
It's a dry. Well, here in Tennessee, it's a wet heat.
Most of the time. Yeah.
I can't imagine it, because, okay. And
wait until you're watching this story.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I knew you were getting there.
In 05 and 06, I went to Washington State both times. And I know y'all probably like, okay, so what? Well, the winters are cold and the summers are hot. And that's not an understatement. I went up there June. The first time it was, yeah, it was June both times. Was it?
I guess.
I think it might have been. Hot. It might have been. See, I'm trying to think. Okay, me and Dale. Okay, yeah. So, okay, the first time it was June of 05. Came back down July of 05. Of course, I stayed up there a month because I bought my ticket 7 days in advance and stayed up there till I got my check again. Came back home. And then the second time, went up there, did the same thing, but I remember leaving after Niecy's birthday. And her birthday is June the 21st. So I left like that Friday. And because I think her birthday was like on a Wednesday. And I left like that. Nope. Her birthday was on a Wednesday. And I left that Thursday because I was mad because she stole my money out of my bag. And I had that money. I babysit it because I babysit it for Jennifer. And I had that money so that I can buy me food on the way up to Washington State because I was catching Greyhound. And so I remember she stole my money because she was bummed out that she couldn't do nothing for her birthday. And then all of a sudden, you can buy stuff for your birthday, but like, where'd you get the money from? You got it out of my bag. But you know what? She got that, but I was taken care of. What did he say? Oh, $92. I thought it was $95.
No, it's $92.
Okay, $92. Anyhow.
And then $25.
And so, anyways, going up there my very first time in 05, I didn't know what to expect. I had fun. I loved traveling. Like, I still love traveling. I wish that I could just go everywhere on the Greyhound bus. Now, flying, that ain't my cup of tea. Then found out I couldn't fly, and I'm glad I can't fly. But it ain't my cup of tea. Put me on a cruise ship or put me on a Greyhound bus, and I'm a fat cat. But when I went up,
are fun.
yeah. When I what?
You're not done. What was your name, baby? Was you gonna show your pretty cow?
Okay. There.
There's our pretty cow.
Okay.
Okay.
And so, me going up there, I'm not knowing what to expect. And Orville, at the time, me and Orville wasn't dating. He went up there to have, no, he didn't have the surgery. He went back home because I made him go back home because he's from Washington State. And so he went back home. Then he's like, well, I think you should come up here And I was like, okay, I never been to Washington State. Why not? So, you know, went up there, and it was hot. Because he told me, he's like, make sure you pack a lot of shorts because it's hot. I'm like, okay, I can handle heat. Went up there, and it was 110 degrees every single day. Sometimes I think it got up to 112. But it was hot. And where we stayed at was Old Apple Orchards. And they didn't have air conditioner. And they didn't have indoor plumbing. And, well, no, that was the second time that they didn't have indoor plumbing. Because the first one we stayed in did have a bathroom. But it didn't have, of course, no kitchen or nothing. The first one, in 05, it was, Norman had he had a bathroom. Second time, it was Orville's apartment, and he didn't have indoor plumbing, which was fun because I never seen an outhouse before. So I was excited, you know. But so it was so hot up there. It was so hot. At 110, I couldn't sweat because their humidity. What is it, Gary?
Huh?
The humidity. What is this down here that makes you sweat?
We have a high humidity.
Okay, so the humidity up there is so low that you don't sweat. You're hot, but you don't sweat. And down here, when you're hot, you sweat buckets. And I was miserable up there. And you would think that 05, I would have learned my little lesson. But 06, I went on up there. And, yeah, because I didn't meet Dale yet. Like, I talked to him, because, like, I talked to Dale for, like, 2 years before we met. And he's like, please don't go up there. And I'm just like, well, I'm going because Orville has surgery. And so I'm going up to take care of... Oh, Jennifer's live. Oh, speaking of Jennifer. I might get off in a minute. But anyhow, but the humidity was so low you couldn't sweat. So you was hot and you was miserable, but you couldn't sweat. And so I can't imagine if their humidity is low. If it's catching, like I don't know what their humidity is over in Europe. So if their humidity is low at 110 degrees, like I don't even know, I think it was like, I'm gonna say 110 that I remember John saying. I can't think of what degrees he said it was, but I know he said it was like over 100, where only 2% of the people have air conditioners because they're not used to the heat. And then it's so hot that it's catching the cow patties on fire and it's making Europe be on fire. I cannot imagine, and I feel so bad for them. I feel so bad, and so global warming is real. So if it was that hot over here, I can't even imagine how hot it would. And that was like over there, they said it's like dangerously record high temperatures and record high number of days that they're that high. So please please pray for Europe. Like, pray for everybody, but pray for them, because, you know, somebody done made Quasimodo and the Phantom of the Opera mad because the Gary, what's the name of that church?
Oh, she's the cathedral.
Yeah, the Notre Dame.
No, yeah, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame Cathedral was on fire, destroyed it, because somebody done stole Esmeralda and Christine. So Quasimodo and the Phantom, because you know that's how he became the Phantom, in a church fire. And how did Quasimodo die after he got Esmeralda in a fire? And I poke fun, but it's not funny because it's real life. It really happened. But I'm just saying, somebody made them mad, and now over in Europe, I don't know specifically where, more fires, and people are saying that global warming is not real. It is so real. It is so real. Just because it's not snowing outside, just because it's not like literally flame of,
we're not having fire and brimstone right now.
Yeah, doesn't mean that it's not doesn't mean that it's not real.
It shows God's trying to keep to his promise. He said next time he would burn the earth.
Yep.
It's getting hotter and hotter. That time's coming.
Yep.
And that was the first clue in Europe that it's coming.
Yep. Especially with the cathedral.
And all the fires we have in California.
Yep.
He's just showing preludes of what's coming.
And Hawaii. Because it didn't erupt for 35 years. Because it was 83. Because I was born in 83.
No, there's a bunch of extinct volcanoes that have been erupting here lately.
Yeah.
Because the earth's getting hotter.
But
we're in for a lot of fear coming up.
Yeah, so
you need to be on your knees and praying constantly without ceasing.
And what was the thing? You read it again.
Let's go back to it.
Gary Dunn clicked on. See, this is why he's not professional.
Oh,
I know, but that don't mean for you to.
Get off of it.
Hold on, guys.
There it is. There, I got it.
Yeah, but
again.
Go ahead and read it.
It was Philippians 4:6-7. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your heart and minds as you live in Christ Jesus.
And so, hopefully, y'all enjoyed that video. Enjoyed today's video. I am so sorry that the last two videos were extra long. Please forgive me. But hopefully you are enjoying the series of Verse of the Day. And hopefully y'all enjoy tomorrow's videos. I will be doing these for the whole month of July. So hopefully y'all were enjoying these. And if you want to have a conversation, please leave me messages in the comments down below. And have a blessed day. Bye.
Bye.